first came to Haiti, it was October of 2010. I had been in the Dominican Republic shortly before the earthquake in January of 2010. And I remember coming home from that vacation and just, being glued to CNN.
Our coverage of the deadly earthquake in Haiti continues now with AC360 coming to you live from Port-au-Prince.
A horrible earthquake which has struck here more than 24 hours ago. Our correspondents have fanned out throughout the port city of Port-au-Prince throughout this day, bringing you the latest information as we...
I don't know, I was just drawn to the people and drawn to everything they'd been through, and I had to come here and see it myself. I was just blown away by, obviously the devastation and the suffering and everything that happened to this country. That really impacted my life, but actually I was inspired. I saw the potential here. I saw that the Haitian people, regardless of what they'd been through, had hope, and they had absolutely, many of them had nothing, but they had hope. One of the things people often think about Haiti is all the different governments, regimes that have come and gone, dictatorships, Baby Doc and Papa Doc and Duvalier and, Aristide. And there's definitely been some challenges. There's definitely been some history in this country. I think the earthquake, not only shined a light on Haiti, but it also, was time, the people were really thinking, okay, this is it, man, There hadn't been an earthquake here in Haiti for something like 100 and some years. 120, or I've heard different numbers. But, when you think about that, that means your parents, and maybe even their generation of parents, didn't know what was happening here when the earth started shaking and the ground opened up and buildings fell down. So for these people, it really was the... It really was the end of the world for them, and I think that's what they wanted to see something change. They wanted to see something different. I knew tourism had been popular here at one time. I knew that tourists came to Haiti, and right across the border on this island, the other half of the island, is the Dominican Republic, and we know that in the Dominican, tourists come from all over the world. Well, Haiti has that potential. Haiti, you can just feel potential here in the air. And Haiti has wonderful beaches. The mountains are just spectacular. And there's a lot of opportunity here. There's tourists that come here. They're usually people who have come here to work or volunteer or serve somehow. And they find out about how nice it is, and so they come back to the beaches, they come back to the mountains, they come back to the plains. I think that can come back again.
What do you think about the Haitian people?
The Haitian people are amazing people. Coming from America, we see so many negative images about when I was a kid, about the boats of Haitians, coming to the shores of Miami, to the drugs, to the gangs, to the violence. It just seems like the media, if it isn't, blood, mud, and babies, there's no story. But, Haitian people are good people. They want to work. They don't want a handout. They don't want you to give them something for free. They want to work. There's opportunities here for companies, for businesses, for economic development. You name it. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here. The art industry here, the art world is just phenomenal. I mean, all over the world people know Haitian art, and it's amazing the artists here. I think the most amazing thing about the artists are how hard they work every day at what they make, and many of them know that they're never going to sell it. I mean, it's like they keep working on it, but they really know that they're probably not going to sell this piece. They're probably not going to make any money on it. Haitian people are kind and loving, and they want to help, and they want to see tourism come back. They want their country to be more than just NGOs, government organizations coming here, serving, handing out stuff, giving things. The Haitians don't want to be victims anymore. You know, stop talking about the negative all the time, stop talking about the bad things, start focusing on the fact that we do have some positive here. And that's really where I saw the opportunity in Haiti, was with starting Haiti Travel Adventures, was a way to basically market a positive message, you know, rebrand the message of Haiti and be a purveyor of good news, a purveyor of good information. Talk about the positive, accentuate the positive of Haiti. Start changing the mindset that people have about Haiti and what it's like to come here. You know, I've been to beach communities here, Jacmel, La Caille, Port Salut. I mean, these are amazing, amazing beaches. I mean, there's a hotel in Jacmel, looks down over the bay. I mean, the green mountains in the background. And I mean, I have traveled to parts of Hawaii. I've been to different parts of the Caribbean, and I mean, this is just as good. Clean beaches, nice beaches, crystal blue water. You go to Port Salut, go to places, nice ma and pa type resorts and hotels on the beach. Very, very reasonable. Very nice places to stay. La Caille, beautiful city, beaches, food. I mean, some of the most unbelievable fish and rice right on the beach, lobster. I think the food in Haiti, if you like to eat, this is a country where they definitely feed you. Chicken and rice, goat, beef, fish, everything you can imagine. Just amazing food here. One of the things that we do is, you know, we have the connections. If you want to come stay here and you want to go into the city of PB and walk around Petronville, you want to go to the beach, you want to go shopping, you want to go to the market. You know, we've built some relationships with locals, English-speaking locals, that would just love to be your tour guide for the day, and would love to take you places and show you their country. They're very, very proud of their country, and they want to show it to you. You want to go to clubs, you want to listen to Haitian music, you want to go to Haitian restaurants, art galleries, museums, culture. I mean, there's a lot to do here in Petronville, there's a lot to do in Port-au-Prince, and there's a lot of things you can do, you know, within like a day trip. And they're ready.
Come see my Haiti.